Guthrie in the back. He is the CEO of this company. It is so good to have you, Dan.
Thank you, thank you.
I've been really looking forward to offering this because I just feel so passionate about giving people a little helping hand when it comes to living a great quality of life. Even as you're getting older, maybe you're going through some physical disabilities. Yep. You've done an amazing job with this. It's not just a motorized wheelchair, is it?
No, it's 4 different mobility devices in one.
Let's talk those through because that's unusual. First, before we get to that though, this is available on VIP financing for HSN cardholders, which is so exciting. It's $94 a month to have this delivered to you all right away. If you have an HSN card, use it on this. It comes fully assembled. All you do is connect this little wire cable to the little joystick right here. Wanted to put that out there right away because this is an incredible buy, and there's free shipping, which is enormous savings because it's not a lightweight product. So Dan is starting to show us all the different modes, 4 different chairs in one.
Yeah, so as you get older, you have challenges with balance, and this device is a rollator, a standard traditional rollator that you use, and you've seen them in the marketplace as you would a normal rollator. But what limitations are with rollators is, and you've probably seen this when you're pushing around a loved one, they don't have any place for your feet, right? You've got no place, and you've seen mom lifting her legs up while you're pushing around in the mall, right? And it's uncomfortable and it's difficult for mom. What this is a lightweight transport chair. So you just lift the legs up and you swing them around, and now you have a place, and it's like a lightweight transport chair for mom. So now you can push her around, okay? So going from the car to the doctor's office, or if you want to wheel her around in a chair and just push her while you're shopping, or in any place that you want to take her. Now what this chair is designed for, so that's the second function, but what this is really great for is it's for a caregiver. So you notice that there's 2 different remotes on this chair. So there's a remote on the back. So I'm going to turn the remote on in the back, and there's a little thumb drive. So one of the things that's great is, let's say mom has to push dad. Dad weighs 200 pounds. Well, if you've ever pushed anybody in a wheelchair for any extended amount of time, you get worn out. It's like, mom, or dad, you're heavy, I get tired. Well, what this does is you put your thumb on the thumb pad. Look at that, the wheels just go by themselves. It's kind of like a self-propelled lawnmower. I don't know if you can see this.
The wheels are spinning back here.
They're spinning by themselves.
Because you've got your finger up here.
There's just a thumb pad.
Okay.
And so here, why don't you, I'm going to sit in it, and you just put your thumb on the thumb pad. I'm going to sit in it, and then you can just push me around. See how easy that is?
I'm literally with one thumb.
Yeah, and so you can push me up a ramp.
That's wild.
And so like if you're pushing someone around, like let's say at Disney or at a park, and you need to go somewhere for any amount of distance, that's super easy to do, right? So this is designed really for a caregiver.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have control of speed on this, or is it one speed?
You can go 2 different speeds. Yeah, there's 2 different speeds.
Had I had this when my mom had her stroke, my mom had a stroke at 69 years old, and she struggled for a full year. We lost her very early, but she was in a wheelchair at the end, and we wanted nothing more than to have her be a part of our family. Her life was her kids, and I'm one of them, and her grandkids. We made sure she was at every single event that we went to, but there were times, I'll never forget, I was sweating trying to push her up a hill that was on kind of a gravelly path. We wanted to have her come and see a concert with us.
And it's difficult, right?
I had this back then.
Yeah, it would have made your life.
She felt bad for me.
Yeah, no, and that's why we designed this with remote. And then when people saw this, it's like, oh, of course, why didn't you put a motor on the back? We won an award for most innovative new product of the year at MedTrade in 2023 in the medical equipment industry. So that we were super happy about that. Now, let's say you don't have a caregiver, right? And you're just by yourself. All you do is it's got a remote on the front. You turn it on, and you can drive it by yourself.
It's a little joystick. You can
it's
go
a little
left,
joystick,
right,
and you can drive
forward,
it.
reverse.
Yeah, and you can navigate very narrow spaces. See, I'm going to go back here, and this is kind of narrow, but I'm just going to go back here and drive in between all of these little the furniture, right?
That's amazing.
And so It's got what is called an intelligent design joystick. So it's based upon the distance that you push will go how fast you go, and the speed and the direction. So like I've got here, I'm going to put it up to speed 5.
Wow.
So I can now, this is at speed 5. You see I'm going very slow, or if I push it fast, I can go very, very fast, right?
Awesome.
So it's the sensitivity that you want on the joystick.
You
can
guys,
design.
this is maybe the best chair I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and I've done a
it's-
lot of these types of chairs here at HSN. This is incredible. I can see why you've won awards.
It's like the Swiss Army knife for mobility devices, right?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
really got features that make it so much easier for the person who's dealing with the challenge. I mean, that's got to be an emotionally difficult experience for somebody that's like not used to being immobile or
Right.
being less than what they were in their prime of life.
When you're in your golden years, you want your life to be easy. Just like you're with your mom, you want to be with the grandkids. As a parent, you want your mom to be a part of the family too. And I can't tell you, I've had so many stories where this has really changed my life, where I've been able to be a part of the family. I've always resisted not being part of the activities of the family, but because of this device, I can tell you, you're going to use it. There's been times when people have said, I hate the mobility devices I have. They're big, they're bulky. You've seen them on the back of the trailer hitches in the cars. Let me show you this. This folds up so easily. It folds literally within just a matter of seconds, and it's lightweight. So those things on the back of the trailer hitches on the cars, right? Those weigh a couple 100 pounds. This only weighs 40 pounds. So if you watch, I'm going to fold it. I don't know if you can see me on the camera
okay,
here.
we're going to bring the camera back to here live.
Okay,
There we
yep,
are.
Okay, so to fold it, there's this little lever right here. All you do is you just lift it, and you squeeze it.
Wow.
And it right there, there's a little safety lever in the back.
Okay.
And you close it, and it clips right there.
That is a nice compact design, and it's 41 pounds, so it's easy enough to lift into and out of a car.
Yep, and it's 13 inches wide, and so it's lightweight. I'm going to lift it here, so you can lift it. I've got it with one hand, just a finger. It's not that
like
heavy.
A stroller. Maybe,
Yeah, it's like a stroller, a little heavier than a baby stroller. And then to unfold it, it's literally within a second. All you do is lift and unlock it and fold.
How
It's
do you
just
like
that simple, just seconds.
I realize this isn't for every single person watching right now, but most of us and most of you watching have somebody in your life that is either going through something, maybe has gone through something, and you, like me, realize how challenging it was when you didn't have the proper mobility device. And unfortunately, it's probably going to happen to some of us, or at least somebody in the family at some point. So having this, I remember when my brother and I first realized we needed to have something to help my mom. She was such an independent woman, and when she lost all of her mobility, it was just, it makes me want to cry right now, but I just wish I would have had something like this then. That was 13 years ago. This is really, no wonder it's an award winner. I know you've got tons of followers on Facebook.
Yep.
Rave reviews on this product. It's an award winner. And one reminder, it comes assembled. You don't have to put anything together, right?
So it's 100% assembled. All you have to do is, I don't know if you can get a close-up on the side. I'm going to show you the joystick right here. There's a little joystick, and there's 2 white dots. All you have to do is, the joystick comes with the slide. You just slide the joystick in, tighten the knob, and there's 2 white dots here. All you do is you line the 2 dots and you tighten it up. It's 100% assembled other than that.
My gosh.
So you just get it out of the box and it's ready to go. You don't have to do any connections. You don't have to assemble anything. And I don't know if you've noticed, but when we were driving, there's no sound.
It's totally quiet.
There's no motor on this.
What?
Did you know that? There's no motor in this.
Okay, so how does that work?
It's controlled by magnets. You know how bullet trains use magnets to propel them forward?
No kidding.
This is controlled by magnets, so I don't have a motor in it. So this is really using
lighter.
the lightest technology, the greatest technology that is in the market today.
Oh my gosh, this is getting exciting.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you too, there's a basket or a bag down below so you can store.
Storage.
Maybe you're taking this into the grocery store. Maybe you're going to an arts and crafts festival or the Saturday morning market. Maybe you're going to Disney or a theme park for the day. You can take your goods with you.
Extra large storage,
Extra large storage. This is very comfortable.
And
it's very
it's an FAA approved, airline approved, so you can take it on an airline, so you don't have any issues there.
Oh, you guys, this is kind of an answer, dream come true, answer to a prayer.
Yeah.
By the way, don't forget there's FlexPay, so it's either $340 to get yours delivered. You don't have to pay for the whole thing. You can pay a little at a time if you have any major credit card you prefer. HSN card holders, this is a moment where you get all the benefits of that card. 18 months, that's 1 month at a time, of $94 you're paying today. That's for the next month and the next month down the road for the year and a half, but we don't charge interest on what the balance might be. We just let you pay it off slowly. You get this delivered right away, even if you want to send this to somebody else. We'll do that for you, and there's no charge to ship. That's a significant savings. It really is something that will just benefit you and everybody around the person that's struggling.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the permanent situation, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
It'll get you through and give everybody just this sense of independence again.
So this is one mobility device that you're actually going to use. I can't tell you how many times people say, oh, I hate the device that I have, but this is the one device that you will use. You'll buy it and you'll be happy with it.
I bet you get so many amazing emails and messages.
I do all the time, yeah. Let me show you how you charge the item. So there's a 3-prong charger. I don't know if you can see this or not.
There we go.
But there's a 3-prong right here. All you do is you just slide this into the joystick, and then you just plug this in like you would a computer or a laptop, and that's how you charge the unit.
And then how long do you think the charge lasts?
The charge will last for 10 miles. Usually that'll be an entire day. So
Yeah.
you can go for an entire day on a single charge.
And how long do you know it takes to charge it actually?
It takes about 3 to 4 hours to
that's
charge.
not bad.
So it's not,
My
that's not
e-bike
too long.
takes like 12.
Yeah, no. It won't take that long. And here, I don't know if you can get a look at the joystick. I'm going to spin it around. I don't know if you can get a top view. I'll try to lift it up a little bit so you can see. But here's the joystick. So right now it's on speed 5, but there's five different speed settings, so you can go slower or faster. That's really the sensitivity of the joystick. And then here's the on-off, but you can see right now the battery's at 99%. So as you go throughout the day, you can see what your battery life is. So you'll know that, when your battery is starting to run low.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Folks, I just do need you to know we don't have like hundreds and hundreds of these at all. We have well under 200 available. We've had this several times on the air. It has sold out, I think 2 or 3 times in a row, and here it is back in stock. And I feel like at such an appropriate time. Here we are, it's spring, summer. This is the time we all want to be out and about and go to the backyard barbecues and go to the festivities, maybe a 4th of July fireworks party and a parade. All the things that maybe you or your mom or your dad or your grandma, your grandpa, your brother, whomever, maybe once upon a time had that kind of independence in their life. And you know what joy that brings, just to be able to get up and go.
Right.
This can get them up and going. And it's not just a wheelchair. Let's talk about it's a 4-in-1.
Yep.
It's really important to understand it's much more versatile than so many others.
Yep. So you can use it as a regular rollator, just like swing the legs back. And as a traditional rollator, you're familiar with that. So that's function 1.
And while we talk about that, you were telling me before that your mom, or was it that your dad, that when he got tired, he could come and sit
so
down
my
and
dad
rest?
had a traditional rollator like this. Now, this was years ago before I had this device. And we got out of the subway. He had to go downtown to Chicago, and he had a doctor appointment. Now, the doctor appointment from the subway was only about 2-3 blocks. So it was too close for an Uber, too close for a taxi. And we had Dad with the rollator, and he was walking. And after, just a little bit of distance, he had to stop, wait, turn this around, sit down, and just catch his breath. Get up, walk another block, turn around, sit down.
Exhausted.
And it was 45 minutes just to go a couple of blocks.
Oh, man.
And if we had something like this, or where he could have, and we didn't have anything for his legs. So if he had something for his legs, you could sit and you can push him around.
That's everything,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Now what's nice about this is it's got adjustments, so you can take it up or down depending upon your height.
Nice.
Right? For the back, you can adjust the height and up and down for your back. I don't know if you're able to see that. This swings back like a traditional rollator, so you can get it comfortable on your back. But really, this is a wonderful device that you actually will use, and you'll be happy.
So
with
it's
it.
that rollator for balance. It's the transport chair that is so helpful, especially if you're going through an airport and FAA approved. It's a power assist. It's a power wheelchair. How fast did you say this goes?
It'll go 3.75 miles an hour, so that's faster than somebody can walk.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can
love it.
scoot. You can scoot. If I got in it,
Grandpa
you'll
can have a race with the grandkids.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, it's really a beautiful machine and our chair with no noise. I'll get,
Yeah.
I want to show one more
Magnets.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the magnets. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. And by the way, it comes with a full 1-year warranty. So that power assist is great. So somebody like me who was pushing my mom around trying to get her to that concert up a hill on a gravel path, I was exhausted. My mom felt so bad for me, but had I had something like this, that back little remote behind
Yep.
the handles
This
assists the assister.
Yeah, this is really who this device is for. Is if you have somebody who has a caregiver who needs to take care of someone, this device is really designed for them. And I can't tell you, I've seen so many people come and talk to me about American Mobility, and the mom has to push dad around, and she's just exhausted. She's a tiny little woman. Dad
yeah.
happens to be 200 pounds. After pushing him 800 feet, she's tired and exhausted. And this is really the perfect device for her. And it's actually kind of fun to drive,
is.
right?
It
And with the
is.
fact that it's quiet, you can get in through a narrow hallway. You can use it indoors. You can use it in a kitchen. I'm buzzing around furniture here in the studio, and it's nice and easy to get around. And it's nice and easy, and it's a device that you can put in the trunk of your car. It doesn't require a car adapter. It's airline approved. And the fact that it's great for a caregiver is wonderful, right?
I've never even sat in this until this morning, and it
you're
is so.
like an expert driving,
I know.
right?
It's
Right?
so easy. It's very intuitive.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's really, really a comfortable chair. All the adjustments, 220-pound weight capacity, and it's a full year warranty.
The wonderful thing is you guys have financing for this. So, with the multiple payments, I think that's great.
It's amazing. You guys, it's $94 for anybody with an HSN card. That's all you're putting down. $94 for an 18-month period of time. And I will repeat, we do not charge interest on those installments or the payments that are left. We hold the balance. We're your bank. You've got the product, and you've got the freedom to roam about the land with your